Atletico Madrid was able to show up, in the second leg, making it 4-1 against Club Brugge. And in the aggregate, it became 7-4. On paper, generally, if you ask me, I would say that the lineup was more of a 4-4-2, more like an interface. But when we're looking at the transitional play going, between defensive and attacking structure, I see Atletico Madrid being very, very aggressive, and they were able to, kind of change it back to 4-2-3-1. But the good thing is they've been able to show us that this is a different team going into the second stage. They're going to be a bit more aggressive than what we thought they used to be. Emmanuel, thanks for joining us. Good to see you again.
Sorry, guys. Sorry. I'm just rushing from where I went to cut my hair.
No, it's okay. No, it's okay. It's okay. You've gone to barb your
Looking
hair with
fresh.
the best barber in
You're
Calgary.
looking fresh.
Okay, Crespo, can you
Preparing
jump
for a
on
big
this
game on
one?
man. Preparing for a big
Yeah,
weekend,
good games, I'm telling you. So Crespo, give us your 2 cents on Atletico Club Brugge. That fluid movement, I liked what I saw. But what do you think generally?
Yeah. You see, what I would say is shout out to Alexander Solot. I think he was just a difference. And actually, I think over the past few games, he has not been at his best. The game before even the Champions League game, he was outstanding. I think it was a 4-2 against was it the team they played in the La Liga. But you could see that Solot actually is in top form, and probably now the coach is looking at maybe Alvarez will just play a beat role or a player from the bench role this time around, because Solot was actually the difference. In the first leg, we're all surprised that Atletico could concede those amount of goals or could even play that badly. I was surprised in the first leg, but in the second leg, they just showed that they're the big boys. They just showed class, and especially I would say Solot was the tactical difference. He came into that game, and I think he had 3 goals or 4. How many goals did he score in that game? I think he had
Yeah, 3 goals, hat-trick.
he had 3 goals.
No, 3. It was an hat-trick.
He had 3 goals. Yeah, he had an hat-trick. Yeah, he had an
I think he
hat-trick
had
in the
2
game. So
goals
you
within
can
6
imagine.
minutes.
He had
I
2
think he scored
games
2 goals within
in the La Liga, 2 goals in La Liga, and 3 goals. So, like I said, it's just to tell you that when the player is ready to play and they come to party, they get the job done. However, can they sustain this? Because that's always been Atletico's problem. They give us this side that can do everything, and the next week they're dropping points. So, shout out to Atletico, good one. Let's see how they do in the round of 16.
Exactly. Looking at Solot, just like the way Crespo talked about it, the part that surprises me is how a player was able to move from a lower English team and come all the way to Spain at that level. And you have now become a dependable part of an Atletico team. What do you think really changed for him? Because I never saw him to be a major pillar in the Athletic team.
Yeah, I mean, he's always been good. He's that type of he's not the conventional type of striker, and he's been in Atletico for a while now. I think couple of years, and in
Yeah, a
his
couple of
first
years.
season, he also did well. But shortly after Alvarez came, and he's just
His
been like
chances
this
dropped, yeah.
the squad player, and he's just dropped to the bench and coming off when he can. But again, like Crespo said, the last 2 games just shows his quality and how good he is in front of goal. And it's no surprise that he's made that change, because I'm sure Diego Simeone is trying to make some changes, trying to think out the team, see what works, right? Just rejig the side a bit. Julian Alvarez has not had a good run of form this season. I think he's just scored 1 goal, the one against Barcelona in a while. And Ademola Lookman are bringing Solo back. You can see it just kind of rejigged their attacking line a bit. And again, like you said, when it works, you're the hero, and all of a sudden the guy has got 5 goals in 2 games, and then it's almost like he'll be right, the starting
Yeah.
striker for the next couple of games for the foreseeable future. But again, he's always had that in his locker. In his first season at Atletico Madrid, he did really well also, scoring a lot of goals. And he's from the same country as Haaland. I don't know what they do to their strikers. He also come. Honestly, I don't know what they eat in that country, but they always just, anyways, all these Vikings guys. He combines well with Haaland in the national team, and it just also fits in the way Simeone plays. All this 4-4-2, 3-5-2 type of formation with 2 strikers up top. And I'm so happy for him. In a World Cup summer, to regain his form like this will be really good, because he just kind of dropped from from the national team. So kudos to him. Kudos to Simeone also for making the change, and kudos to him for taking the chance and making it count.
Exactly. I'm really